Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got the 1961 Yankees on here tonight, and we got the Washington Senators traveling up I-95 to take on the Yankees here at Yankee Stadium. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Washington Senators. Leading off, playing third base is Billy Klaus. Batting second, playing second, Danny O'Connell. Batting third, playing left, is Chuck Hitton. Batting fourth, playing right field, is Jim King. Batting fifth, playing center field, is Willie Tasby. Batting sixth, playing first, is Dale Long. Batting seventh, behind the plate, is Pete Daly. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, is Jim Mahoney. And on the mound, pitching for the Braves, I'm 99% sure that he is related to General Burnside of the Union, Pete Burnside. And let's look at the hometown New York Yankees starting lineup, folks. Leading off, playing second, is Bobby Richardson. Batting second and playing short is Tony Kubek. Batting third, playing right field, is Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center field, is Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first base, is Bill Skowron. And batting sixth behind the plate is Alston Howard. Hi, Tim. Batting seventh, playing left field, is Hector Lopez. Batting eighth, playing third base, is Clint Boyer. And doing the pitching for the Yankees, batting ninth, is Art Dirtmer. Let's get down to the field here, folks, at Yankee Stadium. Get this game started. And here we go with the first pitch here to Klaus from Art. And he gets a hold of this first pitch from Art. Let's see what he does with it here. And that ball is back. That ball is deep. Rogers going back, but all he can do is look up, folks, and watch that one go out of Yankee Stadium. Klaus starts off with a home run to right. Just like that. It's 1-0 before you even sit down and take a drink. Here's Danny O'Connell up now. And he hits that ball to deep left. But Lopez does have some room out there in left field to make the play, and 2 outs. Like they're squaring the ball up pretty good against Art here early in the game. Here's Chuck Hitton. And he comes back and pops that ball up to short, and that'll end the inning. But with a big leadoff home run, the Senators are up 1-0 as the Yankees haven't even gotten a chance to swing the bats yet. I was only 2 outs. King's up. Sorry about that. And he's going to wrap a single into center. So this inning ain't over, folks. Messed up there. How's it going, Doug? And here's Tasby now with a runner on first. 2 outs. And that ball's a high pop up. Boyer calls everybody off. He makes the play at third. And that'll be the inning. And again, we go to the bottom of the first. Senators on top with the Yankees still due up. Let's take a look at Bobby's stats so far on the year here. So he's hitting 268. He's got a home run, 14 RBIs. He's walked 12 times, struck out 8. All righty. Here's the pitch to Bobby. Hey, Ken. And Bobby's going to hit that ball in the left field. Hitton's got that for the first out of the first inning. Here's Q back. Let's look at Tony's stats so far on the year here. Q-back's hitting 389, folks. 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's walked 3 times and struck out 9. See if Tony can keep this hitting going here. And he's going to fly out the left field also. 2 up and 2 down. They might want to hit the ball somewhere else. Here's Roger. And Roger on the year is hitting 239. He does have 9 home runs, 20 RBIs, but look at that. He has walked 21 times, folks. Only struck out 8. His on-base percentage is .847. Sure, like I say, they don't like pitching to Roger. Here's the pitch. And he's going to fly out the right field, so it's 3 up and 3 down for the Yanks as we go to the top of the second. Senators up 1-0. We got Long, Daly, and Mahoney due up for the Senators. Here's the pitch to Dale, and he's going to hit that ball in the left field for a base hit. So the leadoff batter's on. That'll bring up Daly with a runner on first. Yanks are looking to turn 2 here. And a 24. They strike out Pete. He goes down swinging, 1 down. Here's Mahoney. What can Mo do for you? And that ball is hit down to second. Bobby Richardson's up with it. He flips it over to Q-back, who fires over the Moose at first. And that'll be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. And the score is still 1-0. Senators, as we go to the bottom of the second, we got Mantle, Skowron, and Howard due up for the Yanks. Look at Mick's stats here on the year so far. Mick's hitting .367 with 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. He's walked 18 times and struck out 26. So here's the pitch to the Mick. And that ball's hit down the short. Mahoney's up with it. He fires over the first for the out. 1 down here in the second. Here comes Moose. And old Bill's hitting .262 with 12 home runs, 39 RBIs. He's walked 6 times and struck out 20. See if the Moose can connect here. That ball is hit hard into the gap in right field. It bounces off the wall for a double. Moose is on, standing down there at second. Just missed hitting a home run. He got a hold of that one, folks. So we got Howard up now with a runner on second and only 1 out. Howard's hitting .340 on the year. He's got 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's walked 5 times and struck out 10. See if Howard can drive Moose in from second. And that ball is hit over second. And Bill's going to stop at third. He's not going to try King's arm out there. We got first and third, folks. Oh, thanks, Ken. I'm enjoying it too. I'm glad to get Apba back on the table. This digital diamond, man, keeping the stats has just put it over the top. And like I say, this era is awesome. Almost every team has a Hall of Famer in the lineup or starting pitcher. I wish they'd go back to less teams, have better players on each team. Yep. And I like the pitchers going 6, 7 innings at the least. Sure. Here's old Hector Lopez. See what Hector's doing for the year. He's only hitting a $155, folks. No home runs, only 4 RBIs. He's walked 7 times, struck out 16. So old Hector's off to a slow start here. See what he can do here. First and third, 1 out. The Senators will play back, look for the double play. And that's a 15, folks. That's not good if you're a Senators fan. First on error on the left fielder. Runners advance 1 base. Hitting bobbles the ball. Should have been an out. And everybody moves up 1 base. Not what you want to do with a guy hitting a $155, folks. Here's Boyer. Let's see what Boyer's doing for the year now with first and second, 1 out. Boyer's hitting .284, having a heck of a start to the season. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. He's walked 13 times and struck out 12. See what old Boyer can do. First and second, with the pitcher due up, they'll pitch careful to him, but you don't want to load the bases. Here's the pitch. A 35, that's a 39. And that ball's hit down the third. Line drive, and they're going to double Lopez off at first. So just like that, the Senators get out of it. But the Yankees do score 1 on the air as we go to the top of the third. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Doug. Yep. We got Burns due up for the Senators, and then the top of the order, Klaus and O'Connell to face Art here in the third with the score all tied up, 1 apiece. Here's the pitch to Burnside. And he strikes out Pete. That's 1 down here in the third. Here comes Billy. See what Billy can do. Billy is 1 for 1 with that home run, folks. And he gets under this one. And Howard's got plenty of room behind the plate here at Yankee Stadium to make the out. 2 down. And that'll bring up Danny O'Connell with 2 outs, nobody on. And Art can't have a 1, 2, 3 inning. He hits that ball in the left field just out of Quebec's reach. So we got a runner on first now. 2 outs for Chuck. See if Chuck can make up for that error. He was trying to, but he pounds that ball down the short. And Tony's going to go and throw across the diamond to get the out. So the Senators leave 1 on. It's still 1-1. So we go to the bottom of the third. We got Detmer, and then Richardson and Quebec due up for the Yanks. Here comes Art. Let's see if Art can help his own cause. 32, and that's going to be a ground ball down the second. And O'Connell's got that all day. Flips it over. It's a long at first for the first out here in the third. Here comes Bobby Richardson. He's 0 for 1 today. And that ball is hit the center field. Tasby's got plenty of room out there. He's not even close to the monuments. That's 2 outs. Here comes Quebec up now. He's 0 for 1. He flew out the left his first time up. And that ball is hit down to O'Connell. He goes to his right, and he bobbles that ball, and that's going to get Quebec on for the M&M boys now. So let's see if the Yankees can make this extra out count here. Here's Roger with a runner on first, 2 out. And they're going to wiggle their way out of it here. That ball's hit down the short. Mahoney fields it, fires over the long for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Yanks leave 1 on here in the 3rd. And we make our way to the top of the 4th, still 1-1. And we got King, Tasby, and Long due up for the Senators. Here's the pitch to Jim. And he strikes out Jim. 1 down here in the 4th. Here comes Tasby. And he walks. Willie, that's not what you want if you're a Yankee fan. Make him earn it, man. Here comes Dale Long now. 1 out, runner on first. And that ball's going to be hit down to second. He's going to be able to get Tasby at second, but it's not hit hard enough to get the double play. So we got 2 outs now. Long at first for Daly up. See what Pete can do here. And Pete's going to pop that ball up. And Howard's got that. Easy play for Elston. Now to win the inning. And the Senators leave 1 on as we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-1. Here comes the Mick. Scourin and Howard due up. See if they can get something generated with this part of the lineup, folks. And they walk the Mick. Can't really blame them for that, but Moose has been making them pay all year with his 12 home runs. Let's see if he can make them pay this time. Here's the pitch to Moose. He doubled his first time up. And he hits that ball to deep right. King goes back. Has enough room to make the play, though. 1 out here in the 4th. Comes Mr. Howard. And that ball's hit the deep center field. But Tasby's got room out there in Death Valley. He makes the play, 2 outs. Can Hector cash in here with 2 outs and drive Mick in? And he wraps that ball into right field. Mick's going to head down the 3rd. Nice piece of hitting by Hector. We got 1st and 3rd now, 2 outs for Boyer. See if Boyer can get a 2-out hit like we didn't get Mick down the 3rd. Hold on here. Got to get Mick down the 3rd. There we go. Now we got 1st and 3rd for Boyer. Here's the pitch to Clint. He's 0 for 1 today. Not no more. He's not. That's a single in the right. And Lopez is going to make his way down the 3rd. Yankees get the lead for the first time in the ball game with back-to-back singles. We still got 1st and 3rd now. Let's see if Art can help his own cause here, folks. Yankees up 2-1. And he hits that ball in the left field. Chuck's got room out there. Runs over near the foul line and makes the catch. The Yanks score 1, take a 2-1 lead. So we go to the top of the 5th. We got the bottom part of the order due up for the Senators. Mahoney, Burnside, and then Billy, the top of the order. Here's the pitch from Art. And he strikes out Mahoney. 1 down here. I think that's three innings, I think, that he struck out the lead batter. And let's take a look at the box score. I think he has. Let's see here. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Yep, 3 innings in a row. He struck out the lead batter. Nice piece of pitching by Art. Here comes Burnside up. And he strikes out Pete. That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Art. He's finding his groove here. Can he strike out Billy to strike the side out? No, Billy gets a hold of that ball and gets a piece of it anyway. That ball's hit down the Boyer at third. He fires over. A nice inning for the Yanks. Send the Senators down 1-2-3 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1 Yanks. We got the top of the order due up: Richardson, Kubek, and Maris. See if they can make some hay here. And right away, Bobby's going to get on with a single in the left field. That's what you want to see if you're a Yankee fan. Get that lead runner on for the big boys getting ready to come up. Here comes Tony now with a runner on first. Tony's over 2. He reached on an error and he's flown out the left. And he's going to fly out the left again. Bobby's going to stay put there at first. Not going nowhere. Now comes the M&M boys with a 1 down, runner on first. Roger with a shot to drive him in. And that ball's hit deep to right field, but King makes the catch on the warning track. 2 down. Okay, here comes Mick. And they walk the Mick. They don't want no parts of the Mickey. He makes his way down the first. So we got first and second for Moose. See if Moose can make him pay for walking Mick. And he sure does, folks. That's a single over short. And that's going to drive in Bobby from second. And Mick's going to stop. No, Mick's going to make the turn to third. How about that? Mick puts on the Jets. He's going to end up at third. We got first and third now for Howard. 2 outs. Yankees now up 3-1. What just happened there? Go back here a second. Okay. We got a single left. I did it again. I didn't bring all. Got to bring in Bobby from second. That's what I'm doing wrong. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to get Bobby to score from second here. There we go. That'll get him in. Now we got first and third with Howard on. Up the bat. And that ball's going to be hit down to second. And he'll go to short way to get Scouring at second. That'll end the inning, but the Yanks score 1, make it 3-1. Just nickel and diming them to death here today, folks. So we go to the top of the 6th. We got the heart of the lineup due up for the Senators: O'Connell, Hinton, and King. See if Art can get through this 6th inning here. And that ball's hit down the Boyer at third. 1 down. Here's Chuck. And that's not good. That's a single in the center field for Chuck. Mick fires it back in. Runner on first, 1 out for King. King is 1 for 2. He singled in the first and struck out in the fourth. And he's going to walk here. going to get some bullpen action up for the Yankees as Tasby's up. And they're going to get Sheldon up. See what happens here. Roland's getting ready. Art's due up second. They'll also get Coates up also. It's like I say. Art's due up third. We got first and second. 1 down here. Yankees looking to turn 2 with Tasby. He's a fast runner. It might be hard to get him. And that ball is lifted in the right field. Is it deep enough to get hitting over to third? No. It sure is. That ball's deep enough. Roger throws the ball in the second. So we got first and third now. 2 down. And that'll bring up Dale Long here. See if Art can get out of this mess. 36, he is going to get out of this mess. That's a high pop up to second. Bobby calls everybody off. And that'll end the inning. And the Senators leave 2 on as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We got Lopez, Boyer, and DITMAR due up. And we'll probably have a pinch hitter for Art since he starts struggling there in the 6th. We'll bring Sheldon in. Here's the pitch to Lopez. 23. That ball's going to be hit down the second. O'Connell's up with it. Fires over the long for the first out of the inning. 1 down. Here's Boyer. Boyer is 1 for 2 with an RBI today. And he's going to hit that ball in the left field. Chuck ranges over and makes the play. And that's 2 outs here. And that'll be it for Art. He pitched a heck of a game here. Only giving up 1 run on 5 hits. And let's see who's going to come in to pitch hit. We're going to have old Bob Serve come up to pitch hit for Art. Bob's right at the top of the list there. See what Bob's done so far. He just came over to the Yankees a little bit ago. Hasn't been with the team all year. He's hitting .375 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs for the Yanks. Not bad at all. All righty, here we go. Nobody on. 2 outs for Bob. And he hits that ball down the third. And Kloss is up with it. Fires across the diamond to get Bob. That'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. Sheldon will come on the pitch for the Yanks. All righty, Sheldon will be facing Daly, Mahoney, and a pitch hitter for Burnside. Here's the pitch to Pete. And that ball is hit right back to Sheldon. He makes the catch. That's 1 out here in the 7th. Here comes Mahoney. What can Mo do? And Mo hits that ball down to Bobby at second. Richardson's up with it, fires over the Scouring, and that's 2 down. That'll be it for Burnside. Get a pitch hitter for Pete. And we'll have to look and see who we're going to bring in for him. We're going to let Joe Hicks is going to pitch hit. There's Joe. All righty, here's the pitch to Joe. And they strike him out. Then the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Senators. So we make our way to the 7th inning stretch, folks. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, right? Let's see who we're going to bring in here for the Senators. Let's see when the last time he pitched. I think he pitched against the Yankees and on the 16th, I believe. What just happened here? Why isn't it bringing up his stats here? Try this again. Try this again, folks. That's not good. It's not bringing up his stats. Huh. Not bringing up his stats. That's bringing up his. Okay, maybe if I pretend to bring him in the game, it'll let me bring him up without hitting OK. There we go. I thought he pitched, yeah. I thought he did. So let's go with, I think, Clefstein. Yeah, I think he pitched too. It's going to do the same thing, ain't it? Yep. So let's make out we're bringing him in. And he pitched yesterday too. I thought so. I don't think Ed did. We'll bring Ed in. No, it's been a while since Ed's pitched. We'll bring Ed in here. The pitch the 8th, 7th inning here. All righty, and he'll be facing the top of the order. Richardson, Quebec, and Maris. Here's the pitch to Bobby. And he hits that ball right back to Ed. And he's going to fire over to first for the first out of the inning. 1 down. Here comes Tony Quebec up now. Tony's 0 for 3, but he did reach on an error in the 3rd and scored. And he hits that ball right back to the pitcher. Sure. 2 up, 2 down. Really working Eddie here, making him field his position. Here comes Roger now. 2 outs, nobody on. And he hits that ball to deep right field. King goes back at the warning track and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. So we go to the 8th inning here. We got Klaus, O'Connell, and Hitting up top of the order to face Sheldon. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit down the 3rd. Warriors up with it, fires over the Scouring. 1 down. O'Connell up now. And they walk. Danny boy, not what you want to see here with a 3-1 game. Brings the tying run up to bat. Here's Chuck. And that's not good. That's a fly out to center field. Mick's got that all day. 2 down. And here is Jim King, 2 outs, runner on first. And he walks King. Now the go-ahead run comes up to the plate in the form of Tasby, Willie. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Willie. And he strikes him out. And that'll be it for the 8th. Senators leave 2 on. Yankees coming up to bat here. We got the heart of the lineup. Mantle, Skowron, and Howard due up. The faced Ed Hobar. Here's the pitch to Mick. And he strikes out the Mick. 1 out here in the 8th. Here comes Skowron. And he's going to hit that ball down the cloth at third. He fires over the long. That's 2 outs here. Here's the pitch to Howard. And he's going to pop that ball up to third. Klaus has got that. So it's a 3 up, 3 down inning as we make our way to the 9th. And that's going to be it for Sheldon after walking and giving up a few hits there. Luis is going to come in, Aurora, try to close this game out. He's got Long, a lefty, due up, followed by 2 righties. Let's see what happens here in the top of the 9th. Hey, how's it going, Thomas? And where's Luis at? There he is. All righty, here we go. The pitch to Dale Long. And that is hit down the second. Bobby Richardson bobbles that one. No play at first. Lead runner on an error. Not a good sign here to start the 9th inning. Here comes Pete Daly. And that ball is hit back to Luis. He got a play at second. No, he doesn't. That ball ain't hit nowhere, folks. That's a strikeout with that Y. Strikes him out. 1 down here in the 9th. Here's Mahoney now. And that ball is hit down the second. Hit back to the pitcher again, rather. That ball's hit back to the pitcher. He fires over the Quebec cover in second. They can't turn 2, but they get the lead runner. We'll have a pitch hitter here. See who they're going to bring in. We got another. Yeah, we'll bring Green in to pitch it. We got another catcher on the bench in case we keep this game alive. Here comes Green up. All righty. Green's up with a man on, 2 outs. And he hits that ball down the short. He'll go the easy way to Bobby to end this game, folks. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Take a look at the box score here. Nice pitching game, that's for sure. Line here. Senators 1 run on 5 hits and 2 errors. The Yankees 3 runs on 6 hits and an error. Top of the order, everybody had a hit for the Senators. Kloss, O'Connell, Hinton, and King. Excuse me. They only had 1 runner in scoring position. Nice job of pitching by Art, Sheldon, and Aurora. Man, see here. Yankees, like I say, it was Richardson, Mantle, and Scowen with 2 hits. Richardson with 1, and then Howard, Lopez, and Boyer. Yankees were 4 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Burnside was 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. Only 2 of them were earned. That was a costly error by O'Connell and hitting out there and left. That was the bad one. He walked 2, didn't strike out any. Ed came in and shut the door. 2 innings pitched, struck out 1. Art, like I say, 6 innings, 5 hits, only 1 run, walked 2, struck out 5, and just gave up that solo home run to start the game. Got off to that rocky start, but settled down. Sheldon came in and shut the door, walked 2, struck out 2, though. Got in a little bit of a jam there in the 8th. And Luis comes in and does the job in the 9th with the strikeout. Let's do some fast play here in the American League. We got the Tigers taking on the Orioles. Both of them are 15 and 16. See what happens down the road here in Baltimore at Memorial Stadium. And the Orioles win. Tigers 4 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The Orioles 7 runs, 11 hits and an error. And let's go to Boston, where Tim's Cleveland Indians are taking on the Red Sox. Cleveland is 18 and 11, when the Red Sox are 13 and 14. Let's stop in at Fenway Park and see what's going on. Sorry, Tim. Your Indians got shut out. No runs on 6 hits and an error. The Red Sox 6 runs on 12 hits and no errors. And that's it for the American League games here on the 17th. Let's take a look at the standings after May 17th. You got the Yankees 2 games up on the Angels. Cleveland's 3.5 games back. White Sox and Red Sox and the Orioles, all of them at 500. And they're 6.5 games back, all 3 of them. White Sox and Boston are 14 and 14, and Baltimore is 16 and 16. The Tigers fall 2 games under 500, and they're 7.5 games back. Twins are 8 games back. Kansas City Athletics are 11 back. And the Washington Senators is holding everybody up. They're 13.5 games back. Let's look at some of the Yankees stats here on the year. Just look at the batters here. And only the active players. You got Yogi hitting. Oh, let's go to the simulated regular season. Yogi's hitting 368 with a home run. Blanchard's hitting 243, but he's got 5 home runs and only 40 at bats. Like I say, Boyer's having a heck of a start to the year, hitting 286 with 3 home runs. Bob, since he came over, has played in 4 games with 10 at bats, hitting 333 with 2 home runs. That's awesome. Good job by Bob. Let's see, Joe's only played in 6 games and has pitched hit all, but he's hitting 333. Howard, he's hitting 333 with 3 home runs. Johnson's hitting 235 and 18 at bats. Tony Kubek having a heck of a start to the year, 378 with 2 home runs. And Lopez, he's the only one really struggling, only hitting a .161 with no home runs. The Mick hitting 360 and 9 home runs. Rogers kind of struggling with his batting average, only hitting 231 with 9 home runs. And Bobby Richardson hitting 268 with a home run. And then we got the Moose hitting 270 with his 12 home runs, having a heck of a start with the power numbers. And the batting average ain't bad either. What is Bill's batting average for 1961? 267. He's actually even hitting better than what his average is. Not bad at all. Yep. I want to thank Thomas, Tim for stopping by, Ken Castro, and Doug for stopping by here at Yankee Stadium and watching the game. Check out Cleveland baseball fan 879. He's doing the 2007 Cleveland season. He's up to game 120. He's getting close to the end, folks. Cleveland's in a tight race for that division. Y'all have a great evening here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out of Yankee Stadium when you're on that subway, hit that like button. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of this game and this 1961 replay. Until next time, folks, you all have a great evening and take care.